By providing heavily subsidized health insurance to people with very low income, and then withdrawing those subsidies as income rises, the Act creates a disincentive for people to work relative to what would have been the case in the absence of that Act.
That Act being, of course, Obamacare. Damaging testimony from the Congressional Budget Office Director Douglas Elmendorf, adding to the president's political toxicity right now. By the way, I hope Jon Stewart was watching. That is the statement that we were reporting. But you just stay comfortable up there on your BS mountain, Mr. Stewart. There were not one, though. There were not two, but three damaging reports on Obamacare this week. And the president's Gallup approval rating stands at 40% approval, 51% disapproval. It's gotten so bad, the president himself is acknowledging where he is with the American public. He reportedly told a meeting with the Senate Democratic Conference Wednesday that he wouldn't be offended if he's not invited to visit vulnerable Democrats this campaign year. That's good stuff, because some of those Democrats are already shunning him. Republicans need a net gain of 6 seats to take back the Senate. And here's where they can do that, and what the latest polls on each race now show. Alaska and incumbent Mark Begich leading his likely Republican challenger by just 4 points, which is truly remarkable at this stage. In Arkansas, Democratic incumbent Mark Pryor is actually running behind his Republican challenger by 5 points. Democratic incumbent Mark Udall in Colorado leads one Republican challenger there by just 3 points. These are all tight races. In Louisiana, Democratic incumbent Mary Landrieu trails her Republican rival by 4 points. And Jeanne Shaheen is in a tie with her likely Republican challenger. And that is not where she wants to be, obviously. In North Carolina, Democratic incumbent Kay Hagan trailing her Republican challenger by 7 points. As you can tell, this is a very serious moment for the Democrats. In Montana, the open seat, the Republican there is ahead by 14 points. 14. How worried are the Democrats? Well, Mr. Obama's counselor, David Axelrod, is so worried that Democrats are spending their money on Hillary Clinton's presidential hopes that he's tweeting. Here's what he had to say. With the Senate seriously at risk, as you see here, and the Koch brothers spending prodigiously, of course, shouldn't Dem funders be focused on 14 and not 16 races? You know, it's interesting. I think that's a question I often ask of the Republicans. The midterm elections are now 269 days away. 269, and things are getting real serious and interesting.